Okay, what is going on? My name is Marshadow and welcome back. And if you're new, welcome to Shadows. I hope you enjoy your stay. Before we get there, I have a little announcement. If you don't care, you can go to the timestamp on screen. If you do care, listen up. So I have a Discord server, the Gym Challenge Open. It's a Pokemon Gym Challenge. So you can challenge 8 gyms for Elite Four and Champion. And I'm looking for gym leaders. So what you want to do is you want to come in, go to an open gym, say Taken, and then what types? Let's say Taken Grass or Taken Fire, whatever. Say that, and then when I say it, I'll give you the role. Only take the type that is available. First come, first serve on the type, so join up quickly. You can't, even if you don't make it on time before the gyms are taken, there is a way for you to become a gym leader. These are all. Okay. The link will be in the description. So, let's get into how to use Arcanine in competitive Pokemon. So, I didn't mean to make this. Well, I did mean to make this team. I made this team on purpose, but I didn't mean to make the Arcanine guy. It just kinda happened. When I made the team, it was centered on Arcanine, said, well, may as well. So, let's do it. Arcanine is a pure fire-type Pokemon with 3 great abilities. It also has a pretty good stat spread. And somehow it's an NU. How? Anyways. Okay. So it's typing. It has highest stat is its base 110 attack stat, and then its base 100 special attack stat. Normally you want one really high attack stat and one really low attack stat, but when they're equal like this, and they're actually good, 110, 100 is pretty good. For comparison, Lucario's is 110 and 115. This does mean that physical stats are slightly better, but it can definitely run special sets with plenty of great moves attack. Fire Blast, Scorching Sand. Let's just look through this. Fire Blast, Scorching Sand. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. I'm just looking through this. It gets Dragon Pulse. That's always nice. Looking just for special moves, by the way. Overheat if you want. Solar Beam, you can run this on a stun team with that. And on the physical side, also great, and gets a bunch of great moves. It gets Flare Blitz, Close Combat, Play Rough, Outrage, and a bunch of, and some great status moves. Just like every Pokemon, it gets Toxic. Gets Will-O-Wisp, some nice support moves. It gets Morning Sun, nice for healing itself. So it can definitely stay alive, especially with its nice bulk. Base 80 bulk defense is 9 HP is not the best, it's not the worst either, and base 95 speed is nothing to scoff at, and does get access to the incredible extreme speed. I forgot to mention that. Its abilities. Its most common ability is Intimidate. Intimidate, we all know what Intimidate does. It lowers your attack stat when you switch into battle. It's great in VGC. It's attack class by other Intimidates like Lavender T or Incineroar or other Pokemon like that. There are other better Intimidators. There's another better Fire type Intimidator, and Incineroar, but it's fine. And it also gets Wild Charge, yeah, I forgot that. It is limited by the fact that it's a fire type and therefore has to run heavy duty boots of its item. I forgot. Its next ability is Flash Fire. That means that it is completely immune to all fire type moves, and in fact, if it's hit by a fire type move, its attack is raised. This means that it can pretty safely check any fire type if it is EVs to live, since a lot of fire types also carry Earth Power or Earthquake. So if it was the right set, it can be a good fire type check, and in fact my Arcanine later in the video is meant to be a Heatran check, since it is EV to live at Earth Power, and it can fire back with its own Scorching Sands. And then its final ability is Justified. This makes it so every time you get hit by a Dark type move, your attack is raised by 1. Unfortunately, Dark type moves are not too common. Got Pokemon like Spectre, which they can run the Dark Pulse, but gets like Shadow Ball and Dark Pulse as two attacking moves, like and Hyper Beam. So you're not getting much from that. Like Crunch on physical Regidragos, like it for OU Dark type moves. None of them are Stab. Regidrago likes to run Specs Dragon Energy anyway. So yeah. But so it should come as no surprise that this thing likes to just run complete offense, considering that its two good stats are attack and special attack. So let's get into the team I made. So obviously the first Pokemon is Arcanine. So we have Heavy Duty Boot, Flash Fire, and then we're running a special Arcanine with Fire Blast, Scorching Sand, Dragon Pulse, and the Morning Sun, with a very specific EV set of 252 HP, 16 defense, 44 special attack, 84 special defense, 112 speed, and a calm nature, so that'll raise our special defense and lower our attack. Why did I do this? So, here's why. 112 speed EVs allows us to outspeed Heatran. Allows us to outspeed the very common Stealth Rock Heatran. 44 special attack allows us to 2-hit KO said Heatran with Scorching Sands. The 84 special defense and calm nature allow us to live in Earth Power, and then the rest I just put into its defense and HP. So that is a set. We have Flash Fire's ability, so you can switch in on an Overheat or a Lava Plume or a Magnum Storm or whatever. Get yourself a little attack boost, a little boost to your Fire Blast, which you aren't going to be using on a Flash Fire Heatran anyways. And because we're running Heavy Duty Boots, you don't have to worry about Stealth Rocks. If you don't get Shift, you will live 2 Earth Powers. You will live 1 Earth Power. Next up, we have Ferrothorn. We have an Aquaberry Ferrothorn, so if Arcanine does die, you're not completely vulnerable to fire types. And pretty standard set. We have Stealth Rock, Spikes, Power can actually bulldoze. That allows us to once again check Heatran. Yeah, you could see what I was doing with this team. I really wanted to check Heatran. But then I ran to like 0 Heatran when I was laddering with this team. Fun. Yeah, it's 252 HP, 60 attack, and 196 defense with a careful nature. Is that the same as calm, but lowers our special attack instead of our physical attack? Iron Barbs, of course, is the ability. Who would run Anticipation? Yeah, it's Ferrothorn. Next up we have Swampert. We have a Rindoberry Swampert. For those of you who don't know, Rindoberry decreases the moves that you take, the damage that you take from a grass type move. It's a single use item, but it is EV to live Billabooms, Leftovers, Grassy Glide. You do need to check it if it's Leftovers. If it's Life Orb or Choice Band, then you will die. But if it is Leftovers, then you can live a Grassy Glide. And if it's Wood Hammer, you also die. It has to be Grassy Glide. We're running Damp that shuts down Regieleki since you're immune to its ground type move. It can't explode on you, so unless it's running like Hyper Beam or Rapid Spin or Swift, it can't do anything to you. And then our move, the Earthquake, Waterfall, Ice Punch allows us to 2-hit KO Rillaboom. So if you catch it on the switch, and then you can live, and then you can surprise the Grassy Glide and fire back with another Ice Punch since your 60 base speed is not outspeeding a +1 Grassy Glide, a +1 priority Grassy Glide. Even the Oxus Speed can't outspeed that. And then flip turn in our last move slot for 7 momentum. And just point out to the team, and I said one word, and that word was Mandibuzz. We have a pretty standard Mandibuzz. Foul Play, Brave Bird, Defog allows us to get rid of hazards, because if anything gets chipped, it dies. Ferrothorn does not want to get chipped because it wants to live with its Aqua Berry. Same thing with Swampert. If Swampert gets chipped, it won't have the Grassy Glide anymore. And then Bruce just gives it some more longevity. And next up is Latios. We have a Soldu Latios with Dragon Pulse, Psychic, Aura Sphere, Ice Beam. Pretty standard set. And then we have Magearna. And this was actually suggested to me very recently by someone. I said, hey, can somebody give me suggestions for this thing? Somebody said, use Magearna. So I did. So I haven't actually had time to test with Magearna, but I'm gonna do that right now, live. Mr. Marshadow. We have Dazzling Gleam, Flash Cannon, Aura Sphere, Volt Switch. You can use Diamond Storm if you want. I think it's called Diamond Storm, right? Please tell me. But not Diamond Storm, whatever.